This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Debate continued today on the gaming bill in the House of Assembly, and making his contribution was Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson.
We're going to create a new baseball stadium named after the late great Andre Rogers from some of these proceeds of gaming. And you all will see more and more Antoine Richardsons in and around the Bahamas. Mr. Speaker, we are, myself, the Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, hope to travel to New York City to go to Yankee Stadium within the next 2 or 3 weeks to sit with Antoine Richardson and watch him play. That's what we will be spending our resources on, Mr. Speaker. We will do great things with these resources. There is no way in a country this size you let that kind of revenue pass the Treasury without being properly assessed. And this is taxation and regulation at its best. I congratulate the Prime Minister and the Minister of Tourism responsible for gaming, and Carmichael supports this bill.
The Bahamas Hot Rod Association continues to make strides so that the Bahamas Motorsports Park becomes a first-class racing facility. We get that story tonight from Charles Fisher.
Work is progressing on the new site at the Queen Elizabeth Sports Center since the track was sanctioned by the international body last August.
The government put down the facility. They built the drag strip, the perimeter wall, the guardrails, and put in some crucial infrastructure. And after that investment, now we are putting the final touches. We are constructing bleachers. We're constructing control building and tower. We're doing paving and getting the pit area and parking area up and running. We're getting persons to give sponsorship, and we're putting the advertisements on our wall. So things are progressing very well.
Bahamas Hot Rod Association President Elwood Donaldson thanked the Bahamas government for making the move possible, and big things about to roll.
In conjunction with the IHRA and Ministry of Tourism and Ministry of Sports, we're looking to bring one of their Days of Thunder events here next year. We'll be a part of their calendar, and we'll have major players in the drag world, drag racing world, with the IHRA coming down next year for a big event. So we're looking forward to that also.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Well, on the heels of an historic performance at the 41st Chess Olympiad last month in Norway, 3 Bahamians have been awarded a candidate master title by the World Chess Federation. Elton Joseph, Kendrick Knowles, and Cecil Moncur all secured the prestigious honor by scoring at least 50% in a minimum of 7 games at the biennial Olympiad.
This tournament was an important benchmark for us to set for ourselves, and what we were able to accomplish has really given us a lot of confidence. We see the potential of our players. We just have to apply ourselves and get the proper training and coaching to do well.
There are less than 48 hours to go now until kickoff of the Bahamas HBCUX Classic. Texas Southern and Central State will go head-to-head for college football bragging rights on the gridiron at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Kickoff time is at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and the Commonwealth American Football League is fully on board.
This game probably will anchor our season. When we open up September 21st, we will build a lot around this game, a lot around the excitement of this game. And I'm happy to say that the CAFL and the Bahamas Flag Football Federation are definitely on board with this, and they will be an integral part of it, and we're looking forward to it.
The Bahamas Government Departmental Basketball Association's Best of 7 Championship back on court last night with Game 4 at the Donald Davis Gym. The Police Crime Stoppers looking to even things up at 2 games apiece, while the Bamboo Shack Cybots were hoping to put a 3-1 stranglehold on the series, and this one would be all Cybots. Cybots win 92-76. They're now just 1 win away from the championship. Brian Tucker Bain came to life, and he led the way in the win, a game-high 23 points. Eugene Bain, his usual self, posting 20 points and 20 boards. Ernest Saunders and Cordero Seymour, they both had double-doubles as well, while Giorgio Walk scored 12 points off the bench. The Crime Stoppers got a side-high 21 points from Ishmael Lightbourne. Dario Seymour added 17. Vernon Stubbs had 13, while Mark Hanna finished up with 12. Game 5 is tomorrow night back at the Donald Davis Gym, and the Cybots will be looking to pop the bubbly. The New Province Softball Association is hoping to wrap up its regular season in short order, but inclement weather in the area recently has caused a lot of games to be postponed, and President Godfrey Gully Burnside spoke about what they plan to do to rectify the problem.
We're trying to work with people and work with teams. You know, some of the kids go to school, the College of Bahamas, a lot of them do work at hotels, and so we try to accommodate them as best we can. I've spoken to several of the managers who have these key players in these positions, and we're going to try have Friday night games to make sure we get rid of all the rainout games.
And that will do it for sports. Have a good evening, everybody.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.